Hey everybody, it's me, it's Michael B. And the first question I want to ask everybody is, does anybody have any money left? It's been a wild couple of days in the home arcade and retro gaming space. We first had the big charity sale direct from Arcade 1-Up. And then as soon as that was over, then these deals sprung up for the $3.99 Terminator, Ridge Racer, Simpsons, Tron went on RC Wily. Everything went to hell. People were going nuts. Then, of course, we had Prime Day. So much money's gone out the door. But if you have any money left and you've been holding out, but you've got that itchy finger and you want to make a purchase before Prime Day is over, we got you covered with a great roundup of what I think are the best deals in the home arcade and retro gaming space. Anyways, I want to say thank you so much to everybody here. Jay's Chaotic Carnival of Dreams just spent $800 on Ridge Racer and T2. It's actually so funny, Jay. Thank you for doing that. I think you'll enjoy them. I was talking to Stephen Haywood, the Tech Buzz, last night, and I hope I'm not revealing anything, but I was talking to Haywood, and he had bought Ridge Racer, and he was like, yeah, I didn't want T2, and then I was like, hey, man, T2 is a really good cab, too. So then he wrote me last night, and he's like, damn you, you're a bad influence, and he said, I would buy Tron if it wasn't $549, and I was like, well, actually, RC Willie have Tron on for $399. You can probably price match with Best Buy. So, yeah, I got him in a lot of trouble, I think, this past weekend. Want to say hello to the people who joined me in the chat. Sling Spade, Sega Genesis Mini 2 with Sega CD coming to North America. I put up a post about that earlier. That's very exciting. I know it's a weird way to do it because they're still importing it, but at least we know we're getting a North American version with English translation games. The only thing I'm concerned about is that there's a T warning, so some people are saying that a certain game won't be on it. It's going to be an Amazon exclusive as well. Alfred Burger, Wasted Cells, anything good. There's lots of good stuff. Charlie Chuck, poor Charlie Chuck, there's nothing left over. He's been putting one order in by individual item, and his mailman is going to be having a hard time. John Hour, howdy from Sizzling Hot, Texas. It's not sizzling hot, but it's warm here too. Chucky Shea, what's up, my brother? And we got Vic Vicious. Hey, Vic Vicious. GG, our wives are not happy. Mine is not happy. Hit that like button. Sharito, Shart-EO. Thank you very much. John Kelman. Still, understandably, from my Red Cross invoice, I hear you. Hobby Hands. RC Wiley is pronounced like silly. RC Willie. Hey, there it is. Local owned company starting in my state. Yeah, I call it Wiley, but it is Willie, hey? My 75 1942 Replicate came today. Hey, congratulations, brother. D Hibbs, sup, Michael B. Ryan Stroud, what's up, boys? Anyways, guys, let's start talking about the deals. Probably the most exciting deals, the earliest deals that went out there. A lot of people covered. I'm going to start bringing them up on screen. Oh, quick question, Adam Montgomery. Well, before I do that, this is my buddy Mike Dalton. This is the world's biggest, my mind. This is the world's biggest iArcade fan. He has every single cabinet and 4 gold editions on the way. Adam Montgomery, has anyone got an invoice from Arcade 1-Up yet? I know somebody got contacted on the global fan page about their reservation to go in and fill out a form online, so those should be coming. I keep crossing my fingers and hoping my reservation for my Defender Partycade's coming soon. I'm sorry, Papa Brad's Gaming, brother, I must have missed you there. Anyways, guys, let's get on with the deals here because there's really cool stuff I want to show you guys today. So I'm going to pop off this screen for a second and start showing you all the shit that's on sale. Of course, some stuff you already know about, other stuff you don't. So we'll go through that. Just give me a minute here, guys. And I want to tell you a funny story. The big reason I'm doing this tonight is originally I had this time slated off with my wife because I was like, baby, my Mortal Kombat 30th anniversary is getting delivered today, so I'm going to be putting that together tonight and, fixing up my arcade and arcade overflow space in the basement. And guess what never came today? T2. So, hopefully, no, not T2, Mortal Kombat 30th, so I don't have up-to-date shipping. They just said it should be here today, so I guess I'll wait, and hopefully tomorrow is the magic day where I can be online beating the shit out of people in Mortal Kombat. But anyways, guys, I'm just going to bring you guys on the screen here now. Boom, screen share, chill and chat. So, of course, all these deals are down in the description below. I'm going to be 100% transparent with you. These are all Amazon deals, and they're all affiliate links. If you don't want to use them, don't worry about it. But if you are interested and you want to use them, I get something out of it, so feel free to use them. First up is Terminator 2, $3.99. You guys all know about this. If you haven't done it yet, I cannot recommend this game highly enough. I really enjoy it. I know there's only one game. For the people that are hung up on that, let me tell you, Mystery Encoder has worked on this and has some really cool stuff working on it. So if the one game is the only thing stopping you and you're waiting for some kind of mystery hack, there might be something coming in the very near future. I paid $849 Canadian for this. I am still very happy with it. I think you would be too for $3.99. So moving on from there, another one that people don't talk about, and I guess it's because it's been available for so long because of the $199 price point at some Walmarts, but that's $3.99 for The Simpsons, $300 off. But keep in mind, this is the specific unit that comes with the stool and the tin sign. The stool alone, you can't buy another Simpsons stool anywhere. This is the only opportunity to get it. So if the Simpsons cabinet was never $199 in your area and you had your idea on getting it, you can pick up the bundle from Amazon right now for $3.99. You'll get the tin sign and the stool, and I have a link for it down below. So I want to go back just for a second here now and check in with you guys, see how many of you picked up T2 over the weekend, how many of you have been on the fence about it. Same with The Simpsons. What is this? He paid for his, Jeff. Free cab, no review. I didn't get a free cab. I paid for my Dead Cells. 3 cabs went out for review, 4 total, because Glenn also got one that was, His is more... It's a demo cab, but it's also because he's building equipment for it. But we know P-Dubs has one, and I think the other 2 people are RGT85 and John Riggs. They were just cool enough to send mine out with the review units. There is a review coming. I just need some time, brother. I don't do things fast. So I apologize. Best Buy for the win. I know Console Fanboy picked up T2. You trying to get me to buy it again? I might be, Charlie Chuck. Yeah, look at that. Hobby Hands. $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Hobby Hands. I just got Dragon's Lair and 5 cabs from the Red Cross event. I'm tapped out. I do worry about the T2 guns. Still great prices. I know. The T2 guns, everybody has concerns about them, but I have had absolutely no issue with them yet. I've been enjoying them. They work. The only time I ever had any problem with the guns was when I had my Terminator 2 cab across from, I have an actual... neon light, glass blown neon light in my arcade, and I put my T2 cab directly across from where my neon light was, and the light, for whatever reason, the blue light messed up the aim on the gun, so I had to move it to an area where it basically wasn't lined. Yes, Jeff, I don't think you heard me earlier when I said the Simpsons cab is $199 in some areas. But if you haven't been able to get it at $199 because it's not available in every area at $199, here's an opportunity to get it for $3.99, but you'll also get the stool and tin sign with it. I need to know, is any new cab coming to the Genie-cade coming soon? I was just saying that, UAG. I was telling them the reason why I'm streaming right now is because I had this time booked off to be building my MK30th, but Walmart never delivered it today, so I have no MK30th. So that's why I'm streaming this stuff, giving you guys basically a roundup of what I think the best deals are in the retro gaming home arcade space on Amazon before Prime Day is over tonight. So guys, just moving on, I want to go to the next deal for Arcade 1-Up. And you got to understand I'm slow at this. I'll clear that. But let me see. Is that it? Here we go. Ridge Racer. So Ridge Racer is my newest Arcade 1-Up that I physically have received and built in my arcade. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. It's a breath of fresh air in the driving space. I love my Outrun cab. This is very similar to Outrun in terms of build quality, But, of course, we've got the higher cab now with the new light-up marquee being on top. The driving wheel is just as good as Outrun's, except it feels a little bit better. Same wheel, except there is force feedback in it. The shifting stick is a little bit better. And the driving mechanism, the pedals, they're the same kind of junky pedals we got on the first Outrun. But there is tighter tension in the springs. But the real big factor is the games themselves are just super fun. I could play Ace Driver by itself all day. What a fun experience. And that one actually uses the force feedback. So if you guys are on the fence, you're looking for an opportunity to get a racing game for your home arcade at a really good price, $3.99 right now. I actually didn't get this right away. I got it on sale as well. I don't know if it's as good as you guys, but I got it for $6.99 Canadian. By the time you're working conversion, shipping, duty, and taxes, I don't know if this would have been a better deal for me. But for you guys, I mean, I wish I could avail of this $3.99. So if you haven't picked it up yet, I've got a link in the description. Again, it's an affiliate link. Feel free to use it. But I believe this cabinet was also available at RC Willie and maybe Terminator 2 at RC Willie as well for $3.49. If you don't want to go through Amazon, you could try either through them or price matching with Best Buy. Those are options. I just think if you're going to jump on this, if you have any money left after this crazy friggin' weekend, do this before the deal's over, because once these cabs go back up to $5.99, $6.99, you're going to regret it. So jump on these if you're still interested. I still haven't told my wife about the Big Blue reservation. Yes. Your average gamer knows Ridge Racer better than Outrun. That's the truth. And I will tell you, and here's the thing, console fanboy, I 1,000% agree with that. I would day one buy a cruising cabinet. Probably no question on price on that. But what I want you guys to take a look at is these are going right back up to $6.99 soon. As much as people love to throw that doom, every time a product comes out, they're like, I'll wait for it to be $50. And this has been a great sale. These prices aren't permanent. So, if you are either bit tempted, you got a little bit of time left, jump on it. You don't necessarily have to use my affiliate links and get it through Amazon, but you can try to price match through Best Buy, through RC Willie, or order it directly through RC Willie, depending on stock available. I would jump on them. But again, I'm a big Arcade 1-Up fanboy, so keep that in mind. Anyways, moving on, we've got some other deals I want to bring to your guys' attention, and this is one I'm actually really excited about. This is more in the retro gaming space, and it's the crazy thing. Here's why I wanted to do this, because I sat through Prime Day yesterday, and I said, okay, I know all the deals, I know what I'm interested in. And then all of a sudden, I saw actually UAG, and I got to give him credit for this. He posted this earlier, that's how I found it. It's the Evercade Versus. The Evercade Versus starter kit is currently on sale for $69. Just give me a second. Boom, I'm in the wrong space, but here we go. The Blaze Evercade Versus starter pack. You guys can check it out here. It comes with the Technos Collection Volume 1, so you're getting Double Dragon. What else is on this? Double Dragon 2. I don't even know all the games yet. I don't have this one yet. I haven't bought any of the arcade carts. I have a lot of the console carts. But it's the Evercade Versus console with, one controller? Yeah, so $69.99 at a very nice introductory price point. You can get in, pick up an Evercade Versus system. So the Evercade, I have the handheld. I love it. My daughter loves it. I haven't picked up a Versus yet, but this is a deal I'm very, very interested in. And there's more to it, which I'm going to get to in a minute. The other thing is I'm dumb. I had no idea how to get this because Blaze is a UK company. I was like, so do you order for the UK? Never once did I think, well, I could just order it off Amazon, like, a normal person. So Amazon, it's there. Great sale. You can pick it up for $69.99 if you're interested. Two games at once. I don't understand that concept. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what that's about. I got to do some more reading in it. I actually have a press kit from Blaze, which I could look at and check that out. But there are some other deals as well. If you're looking to add some games with it, they've got the Blaze Evercade Indie Heroes Collection, currently on sale. I forget what the price is. 20% off, $19.99. Get some of the Indie Heroes for people that like more modern indie games on these cartridges. You can pick those up. But the one I'm 1,000% picking up, and I'm so friggin' excited for, is the renovation collection. Like, a lot of times when these companies come out, third-party companies like this, getting good titles is a challenge. And as a console gamer, there's, I don't know what you call them, hidden gems or very special games. And in the console world, one of those companies that makes those very special, awesome games is in fact Renovation. So when I heard that Evercade got the Renovation titles, it was that moment like where Bruce Wayne looks at the bat signal and was like, oh, it's time to rock and roll. So you can take a look at this. There's some really cool games. The Valis games are all awesome. Exile is awesome. But some of their shooters, like, come on. Gyres, I never know how to say that correctly. Gyres is fantastic. Guys, if there's one Evercade collection, multicade cartridge collection you pick up, you're going to want to check out the Renovation collection. This comes Genie approved. I'm 100% serious. I will put my reputation on the line, not that it's worth anything. So guys, let me know in the comments or in the live chat. You can do it right now. So you can store 2 games ready to play, Jasus. That makes sense. Go up here. You're killing me. You're not getting me on that one. Charlie Chuck, it might not be for you. It's funny because a lot of people talk about the switch to the whole home arcade space. Like Detroit Love says all the time, it got me off the couch and playing games. So maybe that might not be something you're super interested in. But for me, I love my Evercade portable handheld. And I love the idea of having a console I can just plug in up here, play on my giant 55-inch TV I've got to the side, and start streaming some of these games more. Now, technically, you can stream from your Evercade console handheld, but it's not as comfortable as having the console itself. So that's the idea. I can start streaming some of these games and playing them online and hanging out with people. So very interested in that. Your Average Gamer, again, this is where I saw the post earlier on his Twitter. The price seems worth it. I mean, yeah, at $69, that's a pretty easy risk and reward price there. Like, even if the thing's not that good, you can turn around and turf it, and you're not really out that much money. But from what I've played from Evercade, from the Evercade handheld, it is good, and you will enjoy it. That's my opinion, especially if you get that Renovation collection. Good-ass games. We got a super chat here from Console Fanboy $4.99. He's just going to put the Evercade on top of his iArcade with the rest of his laundry and empty beer cans. It's funny because probably the very next product I'm going to talk about is, it's a product I do exactly that kind of stuff with. It's basically desk shit. So it's funny you should mention that. And the other thing, too, is I think all of us as gamers and collectors, like, we all get to that point where we get so excited about picking stuff up. Sometimes, like, you have too much and you, like, get idle. You're like, you don't know what to play with. I know, like, I love going down to my arcade and just walking around, but sometimes it's hard to make a decision on what game you want to jump on right away because you have so much availability in your hands. So I get that. I get that statement 100%. Old Blue Eyes 76, what's happening? I am waiting for Time Crisis for a shooting cab. Well, I think the future might be pretty exciting for you. Just picked up Simpsons with Stool, Amazing Tin Sign from Best Buy for $2.99. Price matched RC Willie. That's excellent. Yeah, I didn't know it was available through RC Willie. The other one that's available through RC Willie at a great price is Tron with $3.99 for Tron. And I love my Tron stick. Just go really easy with the flight stick. It's not built for extreme pressure. Anyways, guys, moving on. Let me clear this down. It's come with the Three Stooges port for the NES from Renovation. I don't know. Let's see if we can look at the game. See, Valis 3, Valis the Phantasm Soldier, Gyres. They say it different there. I'm not sure. Exile, Treja. What is that? Twin Zone. I would have to look. I've looked at this collection before, but I can't remember the games off the top of my head now, and I don't think there's much more information there. So I apologize. I'll have to look it up a different time, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so moving on, guys. I want to get back into this. I'm sorry, I'm a little scattered here. So the next item we are going to talk about, guys, is Death Shit. And this is one of the coolest deals I saw. I saw this one yesterday, late yesterday, I have been waiting patiently to get involved in the Replicade New Wave Toys community. I always have a really hard time because every time they release something like Q*bert or Dragon's Lair, I always get really excited and go to order from their site. But for some reason, direct shipping from them a lot of times is as or more expensive than the item I'm ordering myself, and I can't bring myself to do that. And my buddy Steven Nostalgia always said to me, just use Amazon. But stupidly, I think we're Canadian, so he means Amazon.ca. He obviously meant Amazon.com. So you can go pick this up right now for $99.99, 33% off if you're looking to get a great little arcade from, I think these are 1/8 scale, from New Wave Toys. You know the quality, you know what you're getting into. This is the 1942 Replicade, packaging, box, everything comes amazing. $99.99. There's also a coupon, and this is why I didn't order it. I was going to, but it got screwed up. There's also a coupon you can clip to get an additional $25 off, so it comes in at $75. Would have been 133 Canadian shipped to my door. I was like, holy shit, finally getting a Replicade. This is happening. And then something got screwed up with my coupon because I had to change my credit card, and now I can't get it to come back up. So I refuse to buy it without the coupon until I can get it fixed. So I'm out of luck on this, unfortunately. But you guys can avail of it. $75 for the 1942 Replicade is crazy. There's a link down below. Go check it out, guys. See if you can get that coupon, and I think you'll be very impressed. If you don't have this already, holy shit, what a deal. Has anybody grabbed this yet? Anybody so far grabbed this from New Wave Toys? Anybody here a New Wave Toys or Replicade fan? Let me know in the chat. Did anybody else pick this up? Were you able to get the coupon? Clear your cookies. Yeah, Robbie J, you might be onto something there. I might try to do that right after this. Another person told me the other one to do is incognito mode, and I should be able to get it back up. And Bizarro Dude knows 99 isn't a bad deal either. 1/6 scale, not 1/8. By the way, Replicate tells me they'll be selling the Dragon's Lair on their website Q1 2023 for anyone who doesn't have one. Yeah, I know. Well, it's up to you what you want. I'm very happy with my Arcade 1-Up one. Is there a coupon for Q*bert? I didn't see one, but you can go check. I already have this 1942 Replicade, but might pick this one up just to actually play it and not just be a display piece. There you go. Yeah, I put everything there. Now, Papa Brad, I got to be honest about this. These are all affiliate links. Don't feel obligated to use these, but I've just got them up there. If you want to, feel free to use them. Gives me a little bit of extra revenue that maybe I could explain some of these purchases I made in the last little while with my wife. Mike Game Killer, thank you so much, MGK. Clear your cookies and you get the coupon back. Where were you guys yesterday when I was freaking out before I had to go to dinner trying to get this one? Have I ever farted before in Canada? Yes, but I immediately said I'm sorry. All right, guys, so that's 1942. Another one I want to bring up. Let me just go here. I want to make sure I have it first. Oh, my God. No, we're good. We're good. I didn't delete it. But here's one that's actually from a smaller company. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet. If you follow Justin Console Kits, you probably already would have seen this, but Intech is having a pretty big sale right now on their control decks for the Arcade 1-Up. So if you guys like modding, I've got it in the video description. You can go down and it's in the Arcade 1-Up section. But if you like modding, you're interested in doing something different with your Arcade 1-Up cabinets, you can go pick up one of the Intech gaming decks on sale right now. We got the Sega Genesis one is on for 29% off. Nintendo Switch is 12% off. Switch Fighting Stick, $12.99 and 23% off for the mini retro console. So, guys, there's a whole list of them there. Prices have never been lower, butt liquor. If you're interested in modding your Arcade 1-Up cabinet and doing something like an N64, Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, any of those mods, just putting a Nintendo Switch in. Say you got a Turtles cab and you want to play Shredder's Revenge on your Turtles cab. All you got to do, go out and get the Intech Switch deck. Turn your Turtles cab into a Shredder's Revenge cab pretty much immediately with a Nintendo Switch deck. And they're all on sale. What a great time to pick them up. I actually haven't told people this yet, but Intech actually sent me one of their decks for review. The only problem is, like, I'm not a modder guy. I always feel terrible. Glenn sells me this, sends me his stuff. Like, I really appreciate it. He sent me his trackball for my Centipede cab, and that was awesome. But I feel so weird modding stuff because I'm I don't know what you call it. Like, I love leaving my stuff stock when I get it. So I felt so bad with Glenn sending me his stuff. And now these guys have sent me their stuff too. And I like to leave everything stock. So I'm waiting because I'm actually going to replace one of my arcade 1-ups with a new version of it. And I'm waiting for the new cab to come in. And then I'm going to do a review. I've got a Switch Intech deck. I think you can know where I'm kind of going with this. But it also has connections for other consoles as well, so expect to see a review on the Intech decks coming up for me in the near future. And if you don't want to wait for that, there's some really good ones already out there. I know Robert Foxworth just did one. Console Kits did some great reviews. Go check those out and see if you can grab these before Prime Day is over. P-Dubs, what's happening, brother? I didn't bring anybody up, did I? Did you guys see the Intech decks? Did I have that up? I'm a little confuddled here. If you didn't see the Intech decks, I apologize, guys. Who is this? It's me. It's Michael B. My foot has healed nicely, P-Dubs. All right, guys. So last but not least, you would have saw my video yesterday. This is just a follow-up on that. I don't know what to say here. What are you talking about? Rainwater automatically get filtered out. I don't filter anybody out. Unless one of the admins are doing it, man. I am too busy to be messing around with that. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm filtering anything out. But, get off screen. So last one, I want to go over, guys. You would have saw my video from yesterday. So you guys know AtGames opened up their AtGames Amazon store official launch yesterday, and opening up, they had some pretty decent Prime Day deals. So you can see here it says currently unavailable. I don't know if they had any stock, but the AtGames Legends Ultimate was on sale for $5.49. I've had it listed as currently unavailable the entirety of the time. However, I did get notification that 2 from my links yesterday sold. So if you are interested, $5.49, you are buying it from Amazon, and you can buy it with gift cards and all that stuff. So you get that benefit, but it still does ship from AtGames. So if you're wondering about the shipping, that's why. I believe there was something about special shipping too. You'd have to look at it. I can't even see it, and I'm thinking that's because it doesn't ship to my area. That's why that's coming up. But if you are not interested in AtGames Legends Ultimate, it also says currently unavailable, but you can also pick up the AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini. And what I'll actually do is I'll actually go into the AtGames store, /AtGames, and I'll show you the prices that way since they're coming up as not available. That's if this works. Somehow it won't. Oh, of course, it comes up with some kind of craziness. Hold on 1 second. I might have not. There we go. So if you go into Legends Home Arcade and Consoles, that's where you see the prices. The Legends Ultimate is up for $5.49, and the Legends Ultimate Mini is on for $389.99. Now, when this thing first came out, that's the price I was kind of told it would be. I would thought it was going to be somewhere between $299 and $399 because they wanted to remain competitive with the arcade 1-up prices at the time, because I mean this is more in line with a 3/4 scale cabinet. However, due to inflation, there were rising costs, it got a little bit more, but now you can pick it up and it is a really good fit for your home arcade. The only thing I will say is, I mean, you're paying $389 for $150 more. There's a lot more value in that Legends Ultimate machine. But with this, you get a vertical screen, even though it's not in the correct screen orientation. If you want a smaller device that you just want to play arcade games on, you can rotate this screen so it's horizontal and vertical. And while it is vertical, you also have pinball buttons. It's probably the second best way outside of the AtGames Legends Legends pinball table to play pinball on the Legends ecosystem right now. Especially if you get a Legends Core Max and you use that on the device, you can then even get the pinball games in 1080p as long as you have that connected. Long story. Anyways, also you've got Legends accessories, and these do ship directly from Amazon. The arcade control panel's on sale for $119, and the Legends Bit Pixel must be sold out. That one was on sale as well. That was $299. For some reason, I thought that was on sale. I don't know what the deal is with that, but the Legends Bit Pixel was on sale as well. So maybe it is sold out. If it is, I apologize, guys. That was on sale. See, yeah, maybe it's just not. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. But anyways, those are some AtGames products. Their store opened yesterday. You can pick them up at a slight discount. Did I lose everybody? So I got a question for you. Now that AtGames is online through the Amazon store, is that something that you're interested in? Is the mayor of Home Arcade YouTube? I'll tell you that story too if you want. Oh, let's go back. Oh, my friends, Naked HD was here. Yeah, the Intech deck for the Switch does look cool. There's so many cool games that, may never get an opportunity to play. Like, I love the fact that you can do Switch racing. Like, if you get a Switch racing wheel and you can kind of hook that up to the front of the deck, and to be playing stuff like Cruisin' Blast just came out, playing that on a little arcade cabinet, that seems like such a cool idea for me. I really like the Intech deck as well. Amazon is key for shipping. I think that it's really going to help with shipping with Amazon, especially when they get more of their product out there. Right now, I think the arcades themselves are still shipping directly, like the bigger items are still shipping directly from AtGames, but the accessories and smaller items like a Vibs board or when you're getting for the arcade control panels and that shit, Amazon actually does ship them directly. I think they have the stock, so you're looking at free shipping for them. It's going to be big, big, big. Yeah, we need it here. Well, we've got the brick, and that's the cool thing. But, I mean, everything's so expensive at the brick, right? Is the AtGames Legends Mini, AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini 3/4 scale, is it the size of an Arcade 1-Up cabinet? It's kind of hard to explain because my review, I didn't put my review in the description of this video, but I've got a review out there. Just type in AtGames Legends Ultimate Mini Review Michael B. You can see it. I actually took it down in my Arcade 1-Up arcade and put it up next to the cabinets. And yeah, it kind of fits in pretty nicely with the Arcade 1-Up cabinets. It still has that swan design that some people don't like about the AtGames cabinet, but in terms of just size, it is pretty much roughly the size of an Arcade 1-Up. Hobby Hands. Well, Mike FOMO got me. I just ordered T2 for $132. I had $293 worth of Amazon points. I could have been saving for a really good deal. Could not pass. 100%. Thank you so much, Hobby Hands. I'm telling you now, I don't think you'll regret it, even if you do somehow get tired of the one game, which honestly, if you have people over to your arcade, you probably won't. It'll be a very, very big hit. Mystery Encoder is coming out with a hack apparently in the near future, so that's an opportunity there, and congratulations. I love my Terminator 2 cab. Hopefully you do too, brother. Thank you very much for the super chat. Papa Brad's Gaming, I thought it only worked on first-gen cabs. No, the Intech deck works on both the BOE monitor and the other monitor as well. There's actually a button on side where you switch from 4x3 to 5x4. Nooner, it's an ALU on the Kate Moss diet. Us that grew up in the 90s know all about the Kate Moss diet. Does the Intech deck work on Big Blue? Is it only for old cabs? I've never seen anybody put it on Big Blue, but I've seen people put it on like everything from Model 1 to Model 3. So that's a good question. Justin will be the one to ask about that, actually. Justin in the community. I'm a little concerned with AtGames. They used to be really active and haven't heard anything from them in a while. Yeah, I will answer you on that one. I know it probably seems that way, but I'll be very clear about this. AtGames right now are in kind of a quiet period. A lot of these home arcade companies, even Arcade 1-Up, if you notice, we don't have a lot of commitment of a bunch of new cabs from them. We got a Dragon's Lair and a couple legacy cabs, but there's not a lot of stuff right now. Like pretty much all of retail, a little bit down this year. So I think a lot of companies, just with the expensive shipping and the expensive parts and everything like that, really scaled back on productions. But there's a bunch of stuff coming up from AtGames in the very near future. When September rolls around, we've got the ALP micros coming out. We've got the quad play control deck. They've even got arcade packs coming out so you can add additional arcade games to the AtGames Legends Ultimate and AtGames Legends ecosystem that you're going to be able to buy from their store. So yeah, there's stuff coming out. It's just not a lot of people are talking about them because there's not a lot of relevant current news. I think once some of these new products come out, like I know I'm very excited when the Bit LCD finally gets here. I really, really hope I can get my hands on one of those. Unfortunately, where I live in Canada, I can't really order from AtGames directly. So unless they send me a review unit, I'm kind of SOL. So hopefully they do. So hopefully in the very near future. Got T2 here, $3.99 in free shipping. Ordered Zabo's topper and marquee replacement with all the savings. Nice work, man. Like that, Zabo does some good work, and he really, really amps up those cabs. Congratulations, brother. Waterproofing supplies still full price. I'll pass. Stringer Films, I gotta know. Did anybody contact you about one of the $49 outruns from the sale this past weekend? Like, we went out of our way as soon as we heard about it that this was the container that fell in the water with the outrun cabinets. We were like, it's the Stringer Films special. It's gonna break my heart if you don't somehow end up with one of these Stringer Films outrun cabinets. Like, I'm seriously going to be hurt. If I can figure out a way, I will get you it myself. You need a waterproof cabinet because apparently these things are in fact waterproof. Hey, King Midas, what's happening, guys? Right? Arcade packs, thank God. I don't know why more people aren't talking about that. Now, I tried to ask for more information what the games were. I don't know yet, so I can't say that we're getting really good arcade packs or we're just getting a bunch of crap games thrown on a collection. I can't tell you that, but we will find out soon. It's very cool that they did listen to community feedback and people said we want more games, not just shit. Of course, they've already opened Pandora's box where you can bring your own game. But some of us have said we want more games, more options for our AtGames Legends Ultimate. They're listening. They're giving us that opportunity, so good for them. I really appreciate it. That was a return I made months ago. Oh, seriously, no. You have to get one of those $50 cabs. It has to happen. Ridge Racer is great until they announce Daytona next year, then they will be all over Marketplace. I don't know about that, man. I got 2 drivers in my arcade right now. I'm very happy with both. I don't think you need to turf out one driver just because you're getting another, but it depends on space and availability. I guess that's entirely up to you. So anyways, guys, I don't have a lot more than that. I just wanted to give you kind of like a high-level overview of all the deals right before Amazon Prime Day is over. Put a bunch of links up so you guys can take a look at it. If you want to jump in, take advantage of it. Yeah, Sony 4K, we were saying that earlier. These same cabinets are at RC Willie, and a lot of people have been successful getting them to price match. So if you wanted to try to reach out to Best Buy, you can do that as well. You don't have to use the links I've provided. They're affiliate links. You can if you want to help me out. But if not, feel free to use whatever you can. There's so many great deals out there. This week has been bananas. We're all going to be so broke, but man, we're going to have some cool looking game rooms, right? My voice even bursted there. Look at that. I picked up T2 and Ridge Racer, $3.99 each. Had over $300 in Amazon money. I used my Amazon card with 5% back at work. That's awesome. See, that's so cool. Anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this quick little stream. Just a high-level overview of all what, in my opinion, are some of the best home arcade and retro gaming deals for Amazon Prime Day. If there's anything you're interested in, jump in, grab it, and have fun. Like I said, we're all going to be super broke, but man, we're going to have a lot of shit to play, and we're going to have some pretty cool game rooms. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.